Behind all the fun and games, Bluey hides mysteries that most fans never spot. Let's uncover the mysteries hiding in plain sight. Cornelius, the secret movie star. Let's talk about something really interesting. Winton's dad, Cornelius, might actually be a famous movie star in the Bluey universe. Sounds crazy, right? But the show gives us a pretty big clue. In the episode, Movies, we see a giant movie poster in the background. And right on that poster is a bulldog detective, who looks exactly like Cornelius. Same face, same build, same everything. The only difference is a fake-looking mustache stuck on his snout. So, what's going on here? Did Cornelius secretly star in a detective movie? Is he living a double life? A regular dad by day and a movie star by night? The show never explains it, but the resemblance is way too close to ignore. And honestly, it's kind of hilarious to think that Winton's dad might be the biggest undercover celebrity in all of Bluey. Where are all the cats? Here's one detail that Bluey fans always wonder about. Why are there no cats in the Bluey universe? We've seen dogs, horses, birds, lizards, and so on. But cats? Not a single one. The closest we ever get is in the episode where the healers find an injured budgie. Bandit looks at the bird and says, "A cat must have got him." But that's the strange part. We've never actually seen a cat. Not walking around, not at school, not even as a pet. So, where are all the cats? Chloe's little brother. Most fans know Chloe, the Dalmatian who's one of Bluey's closest friends, but her family hides a surprising mystery that almost no one notices. Chloe actually has a little brother. In the early days of Bluey, Ludo Studios had to cut out a few background characters because they didn't have time to animate everyone, and this is probably why some siblings, like Indy's sister, rarely appear. But in Chloe's case, we actually catch a secret glimpse of her younger brother in Season 1. In one episode, while the healers are heading to the playground, Chloe's mum appears pushing a baby stroller. Most viewers assume she's just a random background character, but she's not. We see her again in the episode Spy Game, this time at the park with her husband. That means the baby in the stroller is definitely Chloe's little brother. The strange part is that he never appears again in any episode, not even when Bluey visits Chloe's house. Maybe he's still too young to be part of the story. Or maybe the animators quietly removed him from the show. Either way, Chloe secretly having a baby brother is one of Bluey's most overlooked mysteries. Winton's missing mum. Winton, the adorable little bulldog, is one of Bluey's funniest friends, but his family situation is a complete mystery. We see his dad, Cornelius, in several episodes, but what about Winton's mum? She's never shown, never mentioned, and never appears anywhere in the series. The biggest clue comes from the episode Helicopter, where Winton asks Bluey to fly him to Dad's house.
Can you take me to my dad's house?
That one sentence changes everything. Kids usually say my house or home, but Winton specifically says Dad's house, and he doesn't even know where it is.
Where does he live? I don't know! Winton!
That strongly suggests he doesn't live with his dad, which means he most likely lives with his mum, a mum we've never seen. If Winton's mum is the parent he lives with, then it's strange that she never appears at school, at parties, at the park, or anywhere else parents normally show up. So where is she? Why does Cornelius appear in every scene, while Winton's mum stays completely off screen? Is she busy, away, or simply a character the show hasn't introduced yet? Either way, Winton's missing mum remains one of Bluey's biggest family mysteries. The mystery of Indy's dad. Here's a Bluey mystery that still hasn't been answered, even after 3 whole seasons. Who is Indy's dad? We've seen Indy and her mum many times, especially in the episode Markets, where the two of them run a vegan food stall together. But her dad? He's nowhere to be seen. Then in one episode, we learn something important. Indy has a premature baby sister. Indy explains that babies born too early spend a lot of time in the hospital. That's not something a kid just randomly says. It's probably based on her own family's real situation. The next clue comes from the episode Wild Girls. Indy and Rusty get into an argument because Indy says, "Dads stay home to take care of the kids while mums go to work." That's how she sees the world, which reveals a lot about her own home life. In Indy's family, her mum is the one who goes out to work, and her dad is the one staying home with the kids. And if her little sister is still very young or still needing medical care, Indy's dad is probably spending most of his time taking care of her. This explains why he never shows up at the market or at school. He's busy taking care of Indy's baby sister, who needs a lot of attention. But the show has never revealed his face, his name, or even what he looks like. Will we ever meet Indy's dad? Or will he remain one of Bluey's biggest family mysteries? Secret international smugglers. Now this next one is not an official fact, it's a fan theory, but it's one of the wildest and funniest ones out there. In the Bluey community, some fans joke that Bandit and Chili might secretly be international smugglers. Sounds crazy, right? But here's how the theory goes. Bandit is an archaeologist, which means he digs up rare, ancient artifacts during his expeditions. Chili, on the other hand, works in airport security, where she scans luggage and checks items being transported in and out of the country. Some fans believe that their two jobs fit together just a little too perfectly. The theory suggests that Bandit discovers valuable artifacts, and Chili, being the airport expert, could quietly help them make their way through customs. Of course, it's all just a silly fan idea. Bluey is a wholesome kids show, and the creators would never actually make the healers criminals. But the theory became popular because the healers live in a surprisingly large, beautiful house for a family where both parents work pretty normal jobs. So naturally, fans started asking funny questions. Is Uncle Radley adopted? Uncle Radley might actually be adopted, or he could be the half-brother of Bandit and Stripe. When you look at the healer family, Rad definitely stands out. According to Bluey's official website, Radley is listed as a red and blue healer, just like the rest of the family. But he has bright red fur, which none of the others have. This wouldn't be strange on its own, except for one thing. The same website lists Grandpa Bob and Grandma Chris as blue healers. If both parents are blue, how did they end up with a red puppy? After digging into real-life genetics, we found that blue healers can be either blue or red, but red coats are usually a dominant trait, meaning it normally appears only if one of the parents has that color, like Bingo, who takes after Chili. Since neither of Bandit's parents are red, it raises some questions. Was Radley adopted? Was there a red healer parent we never met? Or is Rad simply a rare exception? Whatever the answer is, Uncle Radley remains one of the most interesting mysteries in the entire healer family. Whether you believe the theory or not, it shows just how many hidden details and mysteries Bluey hides in plain sight. Even after watching all 3 seasons, there are still surprises waiting to be found. Mysterious bridesmaid. In the episode The Sign, we noticed several new characters that we had never seen before, and one of them caught our attention. And she is Frisky's second bridesmaid at the wedding. At the wedding, Radley chose his 2 brothers, Bandit and Stripe, to be his groomsmen. But in Frisky's case, she chose Chili and another character, whose name we never find out. There are a few possibilities for who she might be. Frisky and Chili have known each other since they were kids. We know this because only very close friends would typically be chosen as a godmother. And as we know, Frisky is Bluey's godmother. Plus, the presence of Maynard, Grandpa Mort's neighbor, at the wedding further supports this, suggesting Frisky and Chili grew up together near the lake. If that's true and Frisky didn't choose Chili's sister Brandy to be her bridesmaid, then this mysterious character must be really close to her. Could she be a sister? They don't look alike, but that's not really an issue. Bluey and Bingo are totally different colors too. There's also a chance she could be Frisky's sister-in-law. So those were some of the hidden details in Bluey. Tell us in the comments which one surprised you the most. And as always, we'll see you all in the next video.